Today is January the 1st, 2024. So another month and a half, we'll be done with the winter. So I'm inside the greenhouse right now. And basically, um, yesterday I was working on the persimmon tree, the root excavations to basically try to um, expose the root flares on the persimmon, and I also need to do this on the mango tree. In this pot of mango is about 10 years old. I think I got it in 2013 or 12 or 14, I don't remember. And basically when so it's in this pot for the past, at least 8 years. Okay, and I have not repot or anything at all. So right now what I'm concerned about is that um, I need to basically expose some of the root flares on the mango tree, because what happens, I kept on adding the soils, and you see this was a soil line, and this is where it was on this side, and this is the amount of soil that I've removed from the pot already, and I'm gonna remove the rest of it as well. But we shouldn't be doing this at all, because it will cause root rot, right? And also, not only that, the root doesn't get enough oxygen. And so again, think of this, the base of the tree, the trunk is like, your nose, or like your neck. If someone is strangling your neck, you can't breathe. So it's the same thing, same concept, because the the xylem and the phloem are on the bark here, and it's basically like your veins going up and down, delivering the waters, and then sending back the energy, the sugar back down to the roots, and the roots keeps on basically absorbing the water and send it back to the leaves. So I'm gonna basically keep on removing a little more of it to expose the root flares on this mango tree. And there was some dieback on this mango tree as well, on the branches. So that's why it's important that I need to address it and take care of it right now before it's too late. Okay, so I clean up, remove about an inch, in a quarter an inch and a quarter from it. So you can see that the dirt used to be over here. So right now you can see that this is where the root flares is, right here. So this one I might have a crisscrossing root, so leave that for now. I'll address this in a month and a half when it starts to warm up, and then I'll probably also repot it as well. Do some root trimmings and repot it, because it's been in this pot for about ever since I first planted. Hasn't been repotted at all. So, and this is the other mango tree, and I did also do the same thing here as well. Remove some of this dirt here, and then expose the roots at the base of it. So keep in mind when you plant them, don't, you know, pack the soil all the way to the base that is above the root flares. Otherwise, it will cause the tree to rot and not absorbs water and air properly as the tree is needed. This is the guava. It's a guava from a seedling, maybe 8 years old. Ooh, looks like this part here. Oh, there's one that's rotten because we got lots of rain. But this one looks like it's almost mature here, almost ready to eat. You see, it's turning a little bit white. And oh yes, the reason I filmed this is because I'm using a new method of fruit protection. So instead of using the pots like this, which I used last year, I'm using these this metal copper and steel mesh bag here. So, and then I use these recycled thing here that I bought a whole bunch of durians, and they basically durians bags, and they use this to tie the bags of the durian. And so I use this, recycle it, and works really well. You see this one over here? I just cut it both sides open, and then I just slip it in, and then I just noticed the chicken is also attacking the fruit, so she likes it too. Little Penny, come here, little Penny. And then yeah, it's it's not gonna stop the chicken, but at least I think it will stop, the rats and squirrels for now. So should be working really well here. Okay, we're gonna go check out the lemon tree, which okay, so the lemon tree was also declining as well, just like the persimmon tree. If you look at the top, you see how it's all the way up there is yellow, small leaves. Okay, looks like it was just not doing really well. And then this one here, so the one there, that top of the tree, the lemon tree, is yellow color, and this, all the lower branch is green. So the reason why these are green compared to the one up there is because here's the problem. Let's see the problem. So basically, I apply a lot of mulch to it at the base, and I accidentally, or no, I didn't know any better, and what happened was so I top it all the way to over here, and you can see the airway roots were forming from this part. So the base of the lemon tree is actually all the way at the bottom. So I also need to excavate a little bit more, to basically expose the lateral, the actual roots, the root flares. So the other issue here is that you see how this branch and this branch here, they split up two branches, and then it comes over here, and basically what happened is, I think it's competing. The smaller branch is competing, and also not only that, it will probably eventually be, so it fuses into this other branch, so it's causing a stress on this branch here, in this branch. So what I've done is I try to root it. I'm doing air layer. So I accidentally, I was gonna do it up here, but I decided to do at the bottom, have the roots more towards the bottom instead up here. So this one I cut it and I put it back. So accidentally did this one, this part of the bark, peel it off, and I don't know if that will heal back. Anyway, I'm trying to do an air layer of this main, because instead of cutting it off, I want to have another tree. I really like this lemon tree. So you can see that, we can see that the branch, so there's 4 branches coming out from this lemon tree. That's 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one is behind it. Right there. And then the 5th one is the smaller one that split up, and then it shoot up and kind of almost, it's about to overtake the original tree. So I need to cut it off. So now the tree looks better. So here you can see the area roots, and then the mulch that was causing problem for the base of the tree. So it looks like it's either the rats that ate the bark, or it just rot off by itself. So now here's the other sign. The lichen that we saw on that persimmon tree is also on this lemon tree. So it's telling me that it's not doing well. So that's the reason. So what I did was 6 months ago, I basically tried to expose it, remove the mulch, and expose. I'll basically do some more root flare exposures. I'll do some more digging and evacuate this the base of it. So you see this is also a problem here. So right now I'll leave 4 branches like this, and then once the middle one root out, I'll chop it off. Then I have 2 trees, and so we can see that after 6 months, what I did, it's the leaves are much better on these lemon tree now. You see, looks better versus the one up there, it's like just yellow color, and then it's small leaves, not very healthy, not enough leaves. So, and also it has a lot of fruits too. I mean, I think this is the reason, it's like you're girdling the tree and it forces to fruit, but it doesn't have enough energy support it, because the leaves wasn't pulling nutrients or water and nutrients from the soil, because it was choking at the base. So I need to basically, looks like I have a Cherimoya here. It's next to it. Not ready yet. So you can see it has improved a lot. on these lower four branches.